Okay, let's just get right into it. You need to forget pretty much everything you think you know about shopping online. Right now, a huge shift is happening, and it's all being driven by AI that's basically becoming your own personal shopper. And I'm not talking about some minor update or a new app feature. No, this is a total reinvention of how we buy things.
And this quote, it just nails it. This is the HTTP moment for agents. Think about what that means. We're talking about a change that's as big, as fundamental, as the birth of the web itself. This isn't just a shiny new feature. This is the new plumbing for the entire Internet of Commerce. It's that big a deal. So over the next few minutes, we're going to break it all down. How does this tech actually work? Who are the big players making moves right now? And most importantly, what does this mean for you, whether you're running a business or you're just, a consumer? All right, let's dive in.
So this whole revolution really kicks into high gear in January 2026. Picture this. Sundar Pichai, Google CEO, is on stage at this massive retail conference. Everyone's probably expecting to hear about a new phone or some tweak to search, but no. He's there to announce something completely different. He's there to announce a brand new language, a language that lets AI do the shopping for you. And this language is called the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP. And here's the key thing to get. UCP is what gives an AI, like Google's Gemini, the power to understand your request, find the perfect product, and then boom, slap a Buy It Now button right there in your chat. You don't have to click a single link. The store literally comes to you. And look, this is not just some pet project Google's working on in a lab somewhere. This is a massive industry alliance. When you see names like Shopify, Etsy, Target, Walmart, all lined up together, you know this is for real. This isn't a pilot program. This is a coordinated, all-in move to build out this new world of what they're calling agentic commerce. Okay, so how does this actually work under the hood? To really get it, we've got to look at the protocol stack. Think of it as the AI agent's toolkit. It's not just one piece of tech. It's a bunch of different layers all working together to make the magic happen. All right, let's use a simple analogy here. Imagine we're building a shopping robot from scratch. First, it needs hands to grab tools and data, right? That's step one, MCP. Then it needs a way to chat with other robots, its own little team chat. That's step two, A2A. This is how your shopping agent might talk to a hotel's booking agent. Next up, it obviously needs a secure wallet to pay for things. That's AP2. Then it needs a face so it can interact with you, showing you buttons and forms. That's AGUI. And finally, the big one. It needs a key to get into any store and understand how to shop there. That's UCP, the storefront protocol. All those pieces together make up the agent. Okay, so now that we know how it works, let's talk about the battlefield. Because whenever a technology this powerful emerges, you know there's going to be a war for who controls it. And trust me, this is not just Google's game to win. So you've got two major camps for me. In one corner, you have Google with its UCP. Their strategy is broad. They want to own the entire shopping journey, from discovery all the way to post-purchase support. And they've got this huge alliance of retailers like Walmart and Target backing them. In the other corner, you've got OpenAI and Stripe. Their protocol, ACP, is much more focused. It's a sniper rifle aimed directly at the checkout moment, trying to make buying something inside of ChatGPT, with its 700 million users, completely frictionless. But wait a second. Who are we not seeing in either of these groups? Where's the 800-pound gorilla of e-commerce in all this? That's right, Amazon. They are nowhere to be found. In fact, they're actively blocking AI crawlers from accessing their product data. Instead, they're pouring resources into their own AI shopping assistant, Rufus. Their strategy is pretty clear. Build a walled garden. Keep all the users, all the data, all the transactions inside their own closed ecosystem. So you have this huge strategic clash brewing, the open web standards of Google and OpenAI versus the closed ecosystem of Amazon. And that brings us to a really critical point. This whole shift has a direct, immediate, and frankly, brutal consequence for every single business online. The rules for how you get discovered by customers, they've completely changed. The old playbook is, it's pretty much useless now. Think about it. For decades, the entire goal of online marketing was to get someone to click your link. But that world is vanishing before our eyes. We're now in an era where 60% of Google searches are zero-click. That means the person searching gets their answer right there on the results page from the AI, and they never, ever visit a website. The journey ends before it even begins. This is a seismic shift. And this table just lays it out perfectly. The old world was SEO, search engine optimization. The goal was simple: drive traffic to your website. The new game is AEO, answer engine optimization.
And the goal is totally different. It's not about getting a click. It's about becoming the direct, cited answer in the AI's response. Your new metric for success isn't just clicks, it's citations and assisted conversions that happen right inside the chat. And if you think this is some far-off future thing, think again. It's already happening right now. Just look at industries like healthcare and financials. We're seeing AI-generated overviews dominate search results, in some cases almost half the time. This isn't a theory. The transition is already well underway. Okay, so let's bring this all home. Why does any of this matter to you? Let's break down what's at stake here for pretty much everyone in the digital economy. All right, if you're a retailer, you're facing a tough choice. It's basically integrate or disappear. You have to play on these new AI platforms to get seen, but you risk becoming a commoditized, faceless fulfillment center for Google or OpenAI. Now, if you're a developer, this is a gold rush, plain and simple. There's going to be massive demand for people who can build these integrations. And for marketers, it's time to go back to school. The shift from SEO to AEO is probably the single biggest change to your job in the last decade. And just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about here, this isn't some niche market. McKinsey is projecting that agentic commerce will be a $3 to $5 trillion market by 2030. That's trillion with a T. The sheer size of this opportunity is just mind-boggling. So that really leaves every business leader with one huge strategic question. And the question is no longer if this is happening, it's happening. The real question is, what are you going to build for it? Are you going to sit back and become just another fulfillment warehouse for a giant AI, or are you going to build your own agent and own your future? Because in this new world, the AI agent is the front door to the internet. And that world, it's already here.